Welcome back once again. This is Ace of Diamonds Magic, and today we have our top 10, well, actually our top 12 decks of cards, in my opinion, from last year, the year 2022. So buckle up, grab some popcorn, something to drink. We're going to be having a ton of fun as we go through my top 12 decks of cards from 2022.
Liftoff.
That's right, this is the top 12 packs of cards, in my opinion, that I have opened up and used during the year 2022. Now, I do have some cards that I've kept sealed up, so any of those are not in this list. But these are the top 12 cards that I enjoyed opening up and using this year, and a lot of them are still able to be purchased, and I'll put links to where you can get them down below. So the first one, this is number 12, is the Dune Playing Cards. I love this deck because of two reasons. One, the tuck box is absolutely amazing, and the back design looks phenomenal. And two, because of the artwork done on the court cards. I think it's absolutely phenomenal, and the custom pips and indices look really great. Whether you're a Dune fan or not, I think that you can enjoy this pack of cards, and that's why it's number 12. Up next, we have this deck of cards. This is from Black Roses Hotel, and this colorway is absolutely phenomenal. I love the colors of these cards. They're super elegant. They look amazing. Pretty standard court cards, but the designer adds their own special touch, and they are so clear as well. So there you go. That is going in the number 11 spot. Next up, we have from Organic Playing Cards, the Cardsicles. This deck of cards is so much fun. Organic Playing Cards always puts out amazing decks of cards, especially if you like fun themes. Here we have the Cardsicle that's melting, and then they go all out with their custom colors and their custom court cards that have these fun, unique touches. I also love the fact that they come in a plastic wrapper when you get them, and these ones even have a popsicle stick to complete the look. And that's why the Cardsicles are going in at the number 10 spot. Next up, this deck is something that I picked up off the whim and I absolutely fell in love with. Again, from Organic Playing Cards, we have the Mother Juice Playing Cards. I didn't think I was going to enjoy these as much as I do, and honestly that's with every single Organic Playing Cards deck, but their cards are absolutely phenomenal, and this design is so much fun. You have these radishes, which I think make an absolute fantastic conversation starter, and then you have this lovely colorway going in on the court cards, along with the fun touches on the court cards as well. I also love the color purple, so I'm always drawn to that whenever I see the color being used on a pack of cards. So Mother Juice is going in at the number 9 spot. Next up, we have the Eames Playing Cards. These are from the Art of Play mystery decks just released, and they are an absolute elegant deck of cards. You have this black and white Starburst on the back, which I think adds a absolute unique touch and makes them look extremely elegant. And then you have this wonderful design where as each card goes up, you get this extra border added, and that makes it look absolutely phenomenal when you get to the 10. And the court cards have these very fat shapes, which are fun as well. That one is from Art of Play, the Art of Play mystery decks. Next up, we have the CardCon Tally Ho. This one I got signed from Jackson Robinson, the designer, but I think this is a fantastic custom Tally Ho deck of cards. The Jokers are what really kills it for me. No matter where you go in life, there you are with the fox having a martini. I think that's absolutely so much fun. Custom pips and indices, custom court cards that really push the boundaries and look absolutely phenomenal. Overall, this is a fantastic deck, and I think you can still pick some up right from the Bicycle Playing Card website. And with that, we are halfway through. Next up, we have the Dark Knight Trilogy playing cards from Theory 11. This tuck box is absolutely stunning. The backs of these cards are amazing. And the custom quartz, the custom pips and indices. Look at this Ace of Spades. And my favorite card is the Ace of Clubs. Let me see if I can find it. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. You have the Ace of Clubs with a batarang just stuck into it like Batman threw at the Ace of Clubs. I think that is a very great touch. Definitely pick these up if you're a fan of Batman. They're worth it, and that's why they're in my top 12 at number 5. Number 5. Next up, we have another knockout deck of cards from Theory 11. This is the Piracy playing cards. Now, these cards, Theory 11 went all out with the Glim and Shimmer. Glim? Is that even a word? Maybe glam is what I'm trying to think of. But you have this two-toned shine to it with foil. So you have the gold and the silver. Okay? It's a one-way back design. And then it doesn't stop there. You have these absolutely gorgeous jokers, and all of the cards have a little bit more of that shine to them. And then the court cards are absolutely breathtaking. Look at that. Just an absolute knockout deck of cards, and they feel great as well. Next up, from King's Wild Project, we have the Stiff Upper Lip. This was the 24-hour Decking Around live special deck of cards. I think this deck of cards is so much fun. You have this almost British flag as the back design, and then you have this worn paper look going on, custom pips and indices with these absolutely phenomenal jokers, and the court cards are so much fun. You have standard court cards for the most part with these bulldog faces. I cannot get enough of this deck of cards. Next up, we have another pack of cards from King's Wild Project, the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring playing cards. This back design is absolutely stunning, and through the camera, it even looks like it's jumping out of my hand. That's how good this back design is. You've got fully custom cards from the ace all the way to the king with this elegant artwork throughout the entire pack of cards. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, there are subtle touches that you're going to pick up on that are breathtaking. The amount of work that was put into this deck of cards, I think, is absolutely worth it, and I believe you can still pick these up at King's Wild Project's website. An absolute phenomenal job. We're down to the final two. So up next, these two, it was really tough to make a decision, but I have the Fantastique playing cards coming in at the number 2 spot. First of all, this tuck box, we've got this lovely figure here, but the inside of this tuck box is absolutely breathtaking. And then when you come to the cards, you have this animation that happens. Let me fan the cards for you. It's crazy that a deck of cards can have an animation to it. The cards outside of the Ace of Spades are pretty standard, but that back design and the tuck box makes up for it. And you get them in this almost off-white color paper. Fantastic deck of cards going in at number 2. Now, this number 1 deck of cards that I've got, the best deck of cards, in my opinion, from this year may surprise you, but the way that these cards feel is like butter. We have the CardCon 2022 deck of cards. I have the colored version. These are from Art of Play, and I want to say that Fontaine also helped with the design. First of all, this back design looks absolutely phenomenal. Then you come to the artwork. I love these touches and the splatter of paint. I just like this whole idea using the inverted colors there. And then you have the custom artwork on the court cards, which I think just adds a fun and whimsical look to it. But these cards feel phenomenal. They are like butter. They sound great. I can't describe how these cards feel. The only way to tell you would be to have you grab some for yourself and try them out. And that's why these cards are going in the number 1 spot. And there you go. That's my top 12 decks of cards from 2022. I want to know if you have some cards that you think should have been on this list. Let me know down in the comments below. And what decks of cards are you looking forward to this next coming year? I'm definitely looking forward to the Chancers playing cards from the card in. Those are something that I found on Kickstarter, and I can't wait to get my hands on. With that, we'll catch you on the next one.